Hmm. Good morning, guys. What is up this morning? Trying a new setting for the stream, so let me know if anything is weird. But putting it on the ultra low setting I had it on for the delay was causing some lag and issues in the recordings of the live stream, so I'm trying this setting. Hopefully, this works. I don't know for sure. Trying to find that balance. Why did I just get mentioned? Okay. So yeah, if there's anything wrong with the stream, let me know. I will try to fix it. But I'm trying to find that sweet spot with no delay and no lag. It's a little trickier. What's up, Daniel? So far this morning, I don't like anything. Like SNCA is alright, but it doesn't really have a press release. MNI I kind of like. Went in on its nice little run yesterday. Thinking maybe it can get some continuation if volume comes into it, but right now it has no volume. IMBI doesn't really have a press release from today. It has some from yesterday about Shaq launching some collection or something. I don't know, but I don't know. None of it is standing out to me. Well, that's popping right out the gate here. But yeah, I'm not particularly liking anything. MICT. This just came out. Press release. Telematics camera. Okay, well that's not bad if this can get some volume on MICT. Right out the gate, looks like a lot of volumes on IBMI, so keep that on watch. Good morning, One Life. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like if we're gonna get it, we got to get it quick. But I'm not feeling particularly special about anything right here at the moment. It's the NSPR. Nothing really there. Come on. SNCA with a pretty nice pullback here. What is going on? My stupid thinkorswim. Let's see if SNCA this pullback 150 should be pretty strong support. Might could look for an entry there. I don't know yet. Don't know yet, guys. See right out the gate, everything's kind of not really doing much. Okay. Surf. Come on. Yeah, what is going on with my charting here? Okay. Come on. For some reason, my charting is going crazy. I don't know why, but every time I click on something different, it clicks back to what I was on. So that's kind of annoying. Maybe if we get a U shape on SNCA, maybe. MICT with this news seems to not be getting anybody excited. There's no volume. Opened up right at the, or dropped down to the 200 here, but still there's no volume on it. MNI still pulling back. IBMI just might be the only play. Well, NSPR. Come on, let's see. Go. What is going on here? NSPR, no press release, but rode the VWAP up here. I'm thinking maybe this is about to get pumped, maybe. Whoa. Yeah, a bunch of buyers just came in on this. I almost pulled the trigger because of all those buyers. But I'm kind of scared because it doesn't have a press release. But this is going. Oh, I knew it. Oh, I knew it. I knew I should have got in on this candle. It's alright. NSPR. Not really sure why this is running. Other than it's above both these indicators. Got room to $10. See, SNCA. SNCA with a little U shape popping back up here. That was NSPR in one life. I may go on SNCA here if the VWAP holds up. So we got this U shape. If the VWAP holds up here. Not a lot of volume on it, but could start getting volume. Having a little issue with the VWAP here. CNSPR, what are you doing? SPR might be pulling back here. Surf continuing? Yeah, surf's continuing a little bit. I think NSPR was a chat room pump because all of a sudden a lot of buyers just came in and pushed this up really quick, and now it's kind of just dying off right at this moment. So I feel like that was a chat room buying that. Seeing SNCA pulling back again as well. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't like it. I don't like anything. Let's see. BMI 517 is the 200. I can't get enough shares of this to do anything with though on this account. I don't know, guys. Don't know. So still the pullback there. NSPR with that pullback as well. CTXR. Yeah, NSPR could make a flag. My concern is, like I said, a lot of buying just came in kind of out of nowhere. And there's no press release. They haven't had a press release since the 6th. So it just makes me kind of nervous. Because if this is a chat room pump, then it's just going to be done. Yeah, that's that. I'm kind of in agreement with Daniel here, but pumps you can still make money off of. I just feel like I don't know at this point. because I feel like it could just dump out. See SNCA coming back up. That 155 has held up a support so far on SNCA. Hmm. Hmm. And NSPR, the big pullback. I don't know. I kind of feel like IBMI is going to be the play. Maybe. But that's if it holds. I mean, it's 200-day. It's like right at 5. Where's it at? 515 ish. So, I mean, you've got pretty decent support there. I feel like if it gets some volume, it could continue on. SNCA does look very weird. That's what I was thinking, that same thing. Like, this is a strange little pattern thing we have going on here. This is like the... Oh, wow. A little pop up there on... See, we're above the VWAP here. I'm going to go on SNCA right here. So I'm filled at 167. I'm going to give this a chance, but I'm not going to give it too much because I don't like the way SNC looks. But we do have a little bit of a U shape right here at the break of the VWAP, so that's what I'm going off of. Okay. There you go. There you go, SNCA. See where we got resistance at. 180 is resistance on this pre-market high. So we'll see what happens at 180. I may lock out at 180. A lot of selling there at 175 as well. Now this one. So 175 and 180 both are going to be pretty strong resistance. We want to see those get taken out. $175 starting to get taken out here. Yeah, 175 I think is about to break. Yeah, there it goes. So let's see what happens with 180. Oh, we're way over 180. Very nice. And I'm actually going to lock out here because, like I said, I don't like today, so I'll take it. I'll take a little $42 profit, quick profit on a Friday I don't like. It might keep going, but I don't even care. I'm just locking in, just being safe because I'm not feeling it this morning. I did not feel it in pre-market. I'm not feeling the way SNCA looks at all. So $42 profit on about $300. On about $300 invested, so a little over. Holding fee? What are you talking about? No, TD Ameritrade doesn't have any holding fees. Welcome to the chat, Grim. You seem to be a new guy here, so I appreciate you stopping by, checking out the channel. Looks like we got quite a bit of people in here. So yeah, but quick little win there for me. Yeah, it's the only thing that cost on TD Ameritrade is OTC stocks. OTC stocks still have fees, but other than that, there's no other fees. Woo! And see, this is what I was worried about. This is exactly what I was worried about on SNCA. A big dropout like this. Like I said, I'm just not feeling it today, so. Hey, well, welcome. Welcome, Grim. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, you can join the Facebook page. We've got several of the traders in there. There you go. Good, good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you are paper trading because a lot of new traders want to throw money in the market right away and then they lose it and then they get mad and call it a scam, and it's not. As you can see, I just made I don't know, let's see, probably a 13% gain in a matter of minutes on a small amount of money. I only used $300 to make this $42, so day trading is real. You just have to know what you're doing, and it takes a while to learn. So, but once you have it mastered, like it becomes pretty easy at that point. So I'm very happy to see. Sorry for the tangent, but very happy to see that you are paper trading and taking that initiative. So that's great. But yeah, join the Facebook group. It's a private group just for traders who are in the chat. There you go. You have some good traders in here in the live stream. One Life, One Chance. He's a top dog. Daniel B is top dog. There's a few other guys. I don't know if they're in here or not, but we got some good people in our community. So feel free to ask questions. You can ask questions in the Facebook group. You can hit me up on Instagram. Just look me up, Framework Fortune Framework _ Fortune. Just ask questions, whatever you need. We're here for you. I do kind of have a Discord, but we're not really in there. Like a lot of, I live stream 5 days a week when the market's open, so for trading, we're all in here in the chat usually. Oh, Mark the Investor's in there. He's a good trader too. So yeah, but yeah, SNCA probably might break too. I wouldn't be surprised to see that. But like I said, I just wanted to lock in a quick profit today. I'm not feeling the market conditions, so I got my little $42 today. I'll take it on the secondary account. Nice little win. What am I? I think I'm 3 green trades in a row. 3 days in a row so far. Hey, top dog. What would you want me to call you, Daniel B? How about Grandmaster Guru? Maybe not Grandmaster. I don't know. We'll figure it out. If you guys don't like being called top dogs, we'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm glad to see some new people in here. Yeah, $2 is definitely going to be strong resistance on SNCA. You're going to want to watch that. See, what did NSPR ever do? Nothing to disappear? I don't see it anywhere. NSPR coming back up, but like I said, this is another one. It's no press release. The most recent press release was on the 6th. I just feel like this was a pump. It might could break the VWAP, but I just feel like this is a pump, and I'm not particularly excited about it. Like I said, I wasn't excited about anything this morning. Oh, on the SNC where the 200 is. The 200 on the daily charts at 411. Oh, it looks like it's going to try to. Yeah, and it's trying to here. And it looks like it's going to break through. Oh, nope. It's getting hung up a little bit. It broke through for like half a second. Okay, bid's back at 2. All right, now you're starting to get some buying volume. Nope. Yeah, still struggling with 2, so 2's going to be a little sketchy here. It might come back down and then make another little U shape or whatever this nonsense of consolidation is. I don't think I have anything. I don't have 100 left. Let's see. Okay, a decent buyer at 198, so this might go here. Let's see what happens with $2. And $2 got taken out quick there. But you can see it's still struggling, trying to break. $2 is going to be pretty tough. And I don't think that gap is until like 250. Yeah. The gap is at 250, so it's got a ways to go before it can even get to the gap to try to fill it. And it's struggling with $2 pretty tight, so like I said, it might have to make another little U shape or ugly round of consolidation or something before it can get that break. All right, guys, give me like give me like 10 minutes. I will be right back. We'll see what happens. But I gotta run real quick for a couple minutes here. But I'll be right back. So, One Life, Daniel B. You're in charge until I get back. Make sure you keep everybody in shape. But yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys, I am back. See what I missed. So, pretty much nothing. See, SNCA couldn't break. Starter position at $1.57. Yeah, if it ever gets back down there, I mean, it's still above the VWAP right now, so I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna get back that low. You can kind of start to draw a trend line here, maybe, and go off of that if this trend line holds up. Did anything else do anything? Oh, MNI is coming up to this 200 day. One Life, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? See, One Life is in a recreational state, so that's what happens. It's the side effects of the recreational ganja. You forget which day your doctor appointment is on. But yeah, MNI, if it breaks the 200 here, it might could get going because it did go on a pretty nice run yesterday. This would be interesting. There's not a ton of volume on it yet, but I wouldn't expect there to be. That was a quick pop up. Quick pop above the 200, but drop right back down. Looks like it might start getting some volume here. Maybe. This is a fast mover, and it gets halted a lot if it does get volume, so it's a play you got to be very careful on. The best entry would have been back here at the break of the VWAP in this 125 area. Then you could have been holding safely right now for this break of the 200, but I don't know. See, SNCA. So yeah, that trend line isn't quite right. So looks like SNCA might have a pullback if it cracks the VWAP, but it's looking kind of weak right now. You can see the volume bars have slowly dwindled off, so there's not a lot of volume right now. So what is this? Well, this is a pretty high float stock, and it's made a pretty nice move. $4 up to $5, so a whole dollar move on this higher float stock. No press release. But that's a little interesting. So a couple of higher float plays making some moves. BLCM made a nice little decent move. CLSD made a nice little move. See, MNI still not quite there yet. You took a $13 loss on SNCA, Daniel B. So it looks like the VWAP is going to hold up for now on SNCA. So So IBMI all the way down to the 200 here. Possibly could look for an entry, but I don't know. With it being a holiday Monday, I feel like traders are going to be calling it an early day because that's a 3-day weekend for traders. And SNCA actually bouncing nicely off the VWAP here. But with it being a three-day weekend for traders, I'm sure a lot of traders might be going on little mini vacations or whatever they do. It's a Martin Luther King Day, I think. But the market's closed for Martin Luther King Day. So that's why I'm kind of, thinking that's why another reason why this morning I was saying I don't really feel it. Oh man, here we go. SNCA with a big pop over too. Yeah, bank's closed, yeah. So you got out a little too early there, Daniel B. You jumped the gun on jumping out of this. I know the feeling, don't worry. I know the feeling. And this guy is moving here. Oh, wow. This might get halted. This is going to get halted. Yeah, it's halted. It's getting halted. So we are actually getting a nice move on SNCA. I guess I jumped the gun too myself, really. I mean, I locked in a profit, but I could have held this. But oh well, whatever. I definitely wasn't expecting this type of move on SNCA. Nice. Daniel B. It's okay, man. Don't I've done it too. You've seen me do it, so don't feel bad. Mark Investor got in at $2. He got in at that break, so Mark's making a little money there. You actually see, here's the thing. That gap to fill is at 250. We're at 225. Yeah, it's halted. SNCA is halted. So that gap to fill is back here at 252. We're at 225. If this gaps up out of the halt, you took a $480 loss on SNCA. You had a good entry on this. You had a pretty good entry, Daniel. 189. That's not that bad of an entry. I think one life means Daniel. But yeah, the thing is, with this gap at 252, if this gaps up out of this halt up to that 252 area and the volume stays here, it will have a gap to fill up to 364. So we could see a very... Oh, yeah. Okay, I got what you're saying, Daniel. I was just confused the way you worded it. But yeah, I got what you're saying. You would have made 480. You would have made more than 480, my friend, because this is going to gap up somewhat. I don't know how much it's going to gap up, but you probably would have made $500-$600, maybe more. Let's see. There is a little bit of resistance on this one candle top here. If I can get my mouse to, let's see, at 230. So 230 is going to be some resistance. So 230 is going to be some resistance. It's got room to run. I would feel comfortable saying that it's going to gap above 230, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. 252 is going to be strong resistance, but if it breaks through 252, it does have room all the way up to 360. So it'll be interesting. I want to see what happens. Where's my gun? uh, it'll be okay, Daniel. I feel your pain. If anybody feels your pain, it's me. You know this. You've seen me do the same thing. You see me sell out of a stock and then it just rip right afterwards. It's a terrible feeling. It is an absolutely terrible feeling. It's like this is the worst thing ever. So we got about 1 or 2 more minutes here on this halt. Unless it's a 10-minute halt. We did see a 10-minute halt yesterday. See CPAW popping up today. Oh man, what is going on right now? CPAW with a pop just about at the same time from 260 to 313. YTN right here, it had a little pop as well. So a few different stocks with some pops. So let's see where this comes out at. I'm curious to see how high this is going to go. I'm curious to see if it's going to fill that gap. It'd be pretty interesting. I think it's going to gap up as well. I don't know how far it's going to gap up, but if it gets close to that 250 area, I can see volume flooding into this and this actually going up to that 360 area. Mark, you're not in the Facebook group? Oh, yeah, there's a nice... Yeah, so this gap... Oh, man. So you can see there it had a quick gap up all the way to 275. That 252 area. Yeah, so if volume comes in here, we might see this keep moving. Yeah, I think I don't know. It's struggling with that 250 area, right where the gap is at. Like I said, if it can break through that gap, volume is going to come in probably pretty heavy, and this gap might fill. It looks like that's what's going to happen, too. Wow. So big. Oh, still struggling a little bit. Big seller at 270, though. There's 57,000 shares on the ask at 270. So if you got in this, you may want to look to lock out if you haven't already, unless 270 gets taken out. But let's see. Oh, right through 270. You got a little selling at 275. So it's 270 area, 275 area's got some resistance at it. It may indeed flag. One Life might have called the flag on this. All right, Mark, good job. Good job. Go join that group. It's Framework Space Fortune, Space Day Trading. Just search it. I'll add you as soon as you, or I'll prove you as soon as you join the group. But yeah, good job, Mark. Good job killing it today on this stock. It's a nice Friday for you. Listen, Daniel, I don't... Daniel, it's okay, buddy. It's okay. I was in at 167 on this. So, I understand your pain. But, yeah, I definitely understand your pain. I know the feeling. Because this would have been a very big gain for this account. Especially only having $300 invested in it. But, yeah. Don't feel too bad. There will be another day, Daniel. You know the deal. And One Life forgot that his doctor's appointment. If anybody should feel bad, it's One Life, because it's not that he sold out of his trade. He just didn't trade today because he missed his doctor's appointment, or he didn't miss his doctor's appointment. He had the wrong day for his doctor's appointment. So, but no worries, guys. It looks like his flag is gonna break right here. Yes, smart plays for sure. But yeah, you do have the flag starting to or kind of formed here, and it's good. Yeah, this flag looks like it's gonna pop out here. Struggling a little bit. Maybe I need to adjust the flag. I don't know. That candle looks like it should be the candle that will break out of this flag if it's going to. Might be one more candle. Hmm. So I'm just trying to get the flag kind of drawn here. So there's kind of your flag. Actually, let me redo this one too. This is definitely getting squeezed right now. So it's either going to, out of this flag, it's either going to pop up or it's going to crash. So be very careful if you are building a position in the flag here. You're either going to see this over $3 or you're going to see this at 206. One of the two. I could see it go to 350 if it breaks out of this flag. So I was saying over 3. The flag's looking a little weak though. It's looking a little weak here. Oh yeah, flag's cracking down. So this is coming back. Yeah, this is coming back to the VWAP. Because the flag is now cracked. Huh. Interesting. It's not cracking out yet, which is strange. There's enough buying volume, I guess, right now to hold it in there. Or to hold it up right now, but I would say it's most likely this is gonna crack. It looks juicy. You think it's gonna rip? Still? It might. The fact that it didn't crack out here, it might actually this is my if this doesn't crack out here, there could be a possible maybe like a little U shape out of this flag. There's some low selling volume right now. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm not sure at this point where this is really going. I was expecting it to crash down after that flag kind of broke, but unless the flag is something crazy like this, which it might be. Yeah, no, yeah, it's definitely consolidation, but usually when a flag does what it did, it usually doesn't rip.
But no, this is actually not. It's not looking bad at this point. Actually, let me look at this on the 5 minute. Let's see what the 5 minute looks like. Might give us a better idea of the flag. Okay, so the flag is better on the 5 minute. So there's your flag kind of. On the 1 minute, it's just a little too choppy. So basically, I'd say a break of 275. That's where you're gonna get your rip. So what is CPOD doing? CPOD with a little bit of U shape there. Yeah, I wanna see. I wanna see if this is gonna rip over the flag or not. See how far this guy's gonna go today. But very nice move on a Friday. I'm very happy to see this type of movement. 100% gainer on a Friday is nice. We've had pretty good movers all week. So hopefully we see that continue on to next week. I don't know, One Life. I don't know if this is gonna get it or not. We do have some consolidation going on, but huh? I mean, at this point, if 260 holds up, it should be good. Because you're building higher lows as well on this play. So as long as it continues to build higher lows in this consolidation, should be pretty good. Oh, let's see if it's gonna pop here. It's gonna break through the flag. Came up to the flag. Starting to look a little weak, maybe. Keep looking at the 5 minute just to see. Whoops. Yeah, I don't know. It is a squeeze. You were right about that. It is definitely getting squeezed. Well, while we're waiting for this flag here to break, how's everybody got plans for the weekend? Does anybody have any interesting plans? Anybody watching the Packers hobble their way to the Super Bowl? Big buyer just came in at 258. So I'm starting to get a little concerned about this flag because of how long it's taking. So far is a 15-minute flag. If it doesn't break soon, it could crack down. So now the flags are like 270, so you won't see it pop over 270. It actually looks like it might go here. You can see there's a lot of sellers at 270 at the top of the top line of the flag here. So it's gonna have to take out 270. If this candle can come up here, then this could break. And then the high of days at 285, so there might be a little resistance at 285. Let's see, 270 is almost up. There it goes. Looks like we're gonna pop here. Maybe. Still struggling. It looked like it was about to pop. And bids are at 270. It's looking pretty good right now. Yeah, and here it goes. Here it goes. Here we go. We should see 3. It's a quick little pop to 295. Didn't quite get to 3. You don't want this to pull back too much here. If it pulls back, oof, yeah, if this pulls back anymore. This looks like on the 5-minute. Okay, so on the 5-minute, it's still kind of in this flag on these 3 candles. So that was a quick pop. It still needs, yeah, there you go. What One Life said. Exactly what One Life said. And it's looking kind of sketchy here. Now, if this candle comes up and breaks, this should be the move right here. It's okay, Daniel. There'll be another big ripper. I promise. Now you're calling false breakout. One Life. It may be, but there's still a chance. There's still a small chance that this could rip right here. Because it still is in the flag. It's actually starting to break above it now on the squeeze. But it's having some trouble. It's okay, Daniel. It's okay, my friend. You'll get it back next week. Don't worry, man. You'll get it back. I know the pain, but you'll be okay, I promise. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, One Life. It's still got a chance here. I was a little worried when it pulled back, but this candle opened up pretty decently right here. So if it can keep moving up, hmm, this has been an interesting stock today. I don't think anything else is doing too much right at the moment either. I think pretty much all eyes are on SNCA right now. The struggle is real right now with this stock. I would be sweating if I was in this right now. I would be absolutely sweating. I'd be like, actually kind of got to adjust the, I don't know. At this point, I really don't know what's going to happen on this stock. Because it has fought its way this long without really dropping, so it could keep ripping if it continues to hold up. Or I don't know. I really don't know. Looking a little weak here. Nope, I'm right back up to 260, so this is one of those nail biters. This is definitely one of those nail biters. I'm glad that I'm not in this at this point. Of course, I would have locked in on this candle anyway, but if I was still in it. What is going to happen here? Oh, it's looking pretty weak here. Your pullback might be happening. Shorters might win this battle. It's not looking really good right now at this second. I think it took too long for it to break out. If it was going to break out, I think it would have been on this candle here. On the little false breakout candle. Okay. If it cracks, oh, there it goes. So, yeah, now it's starting to crack. I was going to say, if 250 doesn't hold up, this is definitely going to crack. Selling on the 15-minute chart. Oh, yeah, the 15-minute chart looks pretty red. Yeah, I think this is probably it for SNCA. Could see this all the way back down to 220 at the VWAP. A lot of, yeah. I think the shorters have won this battle. Now, I have seen before, it doesn't happen a lot, but I've seen before these flags like this crack down and drop some and then U-shape back around and rip a little bit later, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not. It's not that common for that to happen. To have a bear flag and then it U-shape, but it is possible. The fact that it's not crashing down to 220 yet is kind of baffling because it looks to me like shorters are winning or have won, but it's still not crashing. So is there enough buyers to keep this from being shorted out right now? Because if that's the case, if this doesn't get shorted out and this continues to consolidate, it can bounce from 225 if it could get down there. Like, I was expecting it to already be coming down to that 220 area, and it's still in this 250 area. I mean, it's looking weak right now. It's definitely something I wouldn't want to touch. But like I said, if it doesn't crash out, and 250 starts holding up as support again, we do kind of have that reverse U shape going on right now, that fishing pole with a fish on it. You think it's over? Okay. Now it's starting to look. This is what I was expecting. This pullback here on this candle, but yeah, it's done now. This is coming back down to 225 or 221, wherever that VWAP is. It's coming down to there or right at it. So took it a while. Took it a while to decide. That was a pretty epic battle between the shorters and the long holds. The Bears won, but you know it didn't get the bull flag breakout, but I mean this stock did go from $1.40 something to $2.80 something today. So that's a pretty good run. Like I wanted to see the gap to get filled, but that's still a pretty solid run on this stock. It's an account changer. Yeah. But that type of run on a dollar stock, getting a whole $1.50 run on it, that is definitely an account changer. So yeah, I'd say everything's probably done for now. Maybe for the rest of the day, I don't know, but most likely because of the holiday and long weekend. So we got I'm gonna give the stream about 5 more minutes here. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, go ahead and get those in. We will be back Tuesday on the small account challenge. I still don't know if I'm leaving early next week, but we'll find out. And I just want to look around. How's Aurora doing today? Let's see if Aurora's still rebounding. I don't have any plans. All I'm doing is trying to get some content done for the channel. That is my big plans for the weekend. Because I'm going on that vacation next week, so I want to get enough videos done so I have some to release while I'm on vacation. So pretty much recording and editing for me all weekend. That's my plans. Try to get this channel over 1,000 subs here before I go on vacation. You did outsmart yourself, my friend. You absolutely did. Interesting. So BIOL, I'm actually going to add to this little watch list of possible pattern breakouts. None of them have done anything yet, but I like... Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. There we go. Okay. I like BIOL just because it's been slowly building up and it's not been over $1 since let's see, right in here. So since September. So if this keeps slowly climbing up and gets to $1 and it can break $1 in this 200-day moving average, it could get some volume and make a move. So I've got it on that little watch list. Yeah, Tuesday ought to be a pretty hot day because we've had a hot week all week. And then everybody will be back from their holiday weekend, a 3-day weekend, and they should be excited to trade. So there should be a lot of volume in the market Tuesday. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to getting the small account over 1,000. What are you doing, Daniel? January's been a pretty decent month so far. Shave before vacation? What's wrong with my beard? What's going on with my beard? What are you talking about? What do I need to shave for? I'm going to Sedona, man. I'm going to those healing what do you call those things? Those healing vortexes, man. Trying to get the whole hippie thing going so I can fit in. That's actually pretty good advice one life. I never really thought about it that way. I always just like take a mental break from trading when I mess up pretty bad and then refocus my mental the next morning. But that's a pretty good idea. Just trade smaller positions until you're feeling comfortable and you build your confidence back up. I like that advice. What is SNCA doing? It's back up to 250. So this is kind of that pattern I was talking about where the flag fails and then it starts U-shaping back around. So this could be interesting. SNCA might get going again. Yeah, revenge trading is like the worst thing you can do. I feel like I never win when I revenge trade. I feel like I always lose. But yeah, if SNCA gets back over 250 here, it might get going again. Those shorters might have won the battle, but they might lose the war. One of those metaphors. Old grandpa metaphor. Yeah, I could see shorts. I could see shorts getting trapped. Hey, you're up only two. You're up only 940, but this is the way I look at it. Yeah, I mean, you might have a certain amount that you need to make every month. I get that, but like some people don't even make $940 in 2.5 weeks. You know, they might put in 80, 90 hours of work to make 940 in 2.5 weeks. Like probably 80, 90 hours of work. So I mean, you being up 940, you're still doing pretty decent. So I wouldn't beat yourself up too bad. Just take this weekend, take this break, get your mental state back in order. Just relax and don't even look at the stock market. Give yourself a 3-day break from the stock market, then come back fresh Tuesday, ready to go. That's what I would do. Because you still got 2 weeks left in January here, so you could get you could get a couple wins for a couple big wins and turn this month around still yet. I wouldn't be too concerned. Exactly. One life is on it too. You can make 940 on Tuesday. So yeah, I would just take a break over the long weekend. Let your mental state get back in order and be refocused and fresh on Tuesday. That's exactly what I would do. So right now, I'm seeing more viewers that are in here than are actually in the chat. So if you guys you gonna study harder, hey, if that's what you want to do. But um, how many we got some other people in the chat here. Who all else is in the chat? Can anybody say what's up or give us a little woo or something? I just want to see who all is in here because I'm trying to get everybody who joins the chat to also join the Facebook group because everybody's kind of conversating in there when the streams. Okay, Grim's still here. And some days I'll see the viewers and there's like a bunch of viewers and there's only 2 people talking in the chat like right now. And then some days there'll be like 8 or 9 people talking in the chat. So that's why I'm just like curious to who all's in here right now. But yeah, if anybody's in here who hasn't joined the Facebook group or hasn't planned on it or hasn't been in the stream in the last week, go join the Facebook group. Framework space fortune space day trading. It's just a cool little Facebook group. So if you haven't done that, go do that. Why? You you want me to do live streams on the Facebook group? I don't even know how to live stream on the Facebook group. I imagine I don't know. Hit me up about that one live. Let's talk about that. Let's see what the after the stream. Just hit me up and we'll chat about that because I don't know how we can set that up. I'm sure there's a way, but yeah, we'll figure that out. But yeah, if you haven't joined, go join. You can also hit me up on Instagram, framework_fortune. You can DM me. I answer all my messages. So if you have any questions and you want to ask them in private, you can do that there. If you just want to hit me up and say what's up, that's cool too. But yeah, so it's a pretty decent week so far. And I got my little win today, my little $42 small, like 13% gain on this smaller account. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got to talk about it one life because I actually have an idea I've been meaning to bring up to you and Daniel B too. Well, while I got you both in here, I might as well go ahead and talk about it and see what you guys think. But there's one thing that I don't see any other YouTube day trader doing, and that's because the day trading community on social media, for the most part, is toxic. Most traders and gurus don't like to associate with other traders and gurus. So the thing that I've not seen, which I think could be a really good idea, is a podcast with 3 or 4 traders at the same time on the podcast, just talking about whatever, talking about charts or day trading, just whatever. But yeah. Surviving mode. But yeah, I think a trading podcast with like more than one person on it. Like 3 or 4 different traders. There's all kinds of things you could talk about, all kinds of things you could go over, but there's just not, it doesn't exist, at least to my knowledge, where you actually have a podcast. You know what I mean? Just people chilling and talking about everything. My only issue is it's a lot easier to do a podcast like that when you have an actual set and everybody can be there in person. And I don't know if that is doable anytime soon. I don't even start that. I don't have a Lamborghini. I don't even want that to be out there that I'm some trader who is promoting his social media stuff with Lambos and all that. Like I have a nice Chrysler 300C. It is a special edition Chrysler 300, but it's not that expensive and it's not that crazy. It's a nice car, but I am not spending $200,000 or I'm not even spending over $50,000 on a car. That sounds insane. Besides day trading, I love real estate investing. Like I'm a big fan of real estate investing. And if I had an extra 100,000 laying around, I'm not buying a car with that. I'm buying a house somewhere in a tourist area. If I gotta fix it up, that's even better. But that type of money is going to make me more money because I'm going to VRBO that property or whatever. I'm not buying a stupid Lambo or any of that with that type of money. That type of money, I'm not renting a Lamborghini in Vegas for 500. I'm not doing that. I don't. That's crazy. I'm not. I'm not that baller. Like when I make money, I like to reinvest my money. I don't like to go buy stupid things. Like if I'm gonna buy stupid things, it's gonna be something that is not that crazy, like an Oculus Quest, because that is interesting. But I'm not going to buy a Lambo, something that I gotta keep dumping money in. It's just not. It's not me. Like any money I make is getting reinvested somewhere, either in the stock market or a refinance. I don't need any right now. I actually just on this triplex. I refinanced it a while back to get a lower rate because I hadn't put that much money into it yet. So getting a lower rate helps a little bit. But uh, if I need something, if I need a refinance or something, I'll hit you up. Or if I'm looking for financing. Oh, I didn't know. I thought you were saying she is licensed in Wisconsin. Michigan's right next door, bro. Yeah, I thought you were saying she's licensed in Wisconsin as well. But yeah, if I come over to Michigan looking for real estate investments, then I'll hit your girl up about it. But yeah, I misinterpreted that. But yeah, if like day trading is great, stock market is great, but if you are not into real estate, you need to get into real estate as well if you're trying to become a millionaire, because real estate is where it is at. It's just day trading, you can start with a whole lot less capital, whereas real estate, it takes quite a bit of capital. But once you initially get going with real estate, it becomes easier. Well, see, I didn't see that could have been anywhere. She could have been licensed in Wisconsin. Yeah, property is where you can build generational wealth. That is for sure. And I'll be honest with you guys. I don't know how many of you actually do invest in real estate, but like the whole stigma, like invest or buying triplexes and duplexes and stuff like that. Those are okay. They used to be the thing to do, but now you instead of doing those long-term rentals, you actually are way better off doing VRBO rentals. Now, of course, if you're not in an area where nobody comes and visits, then you're probably not going to VRBO too much. But with VRBO properties, man, you can make an absolute killing. And that's what I'm getting into. Like as soon as my goal is by the end of this year to have a couple of VRBO properties going, but I talked to one of my real estate agent friends and she invests in properties here and there, but her and her husband have a VRBO in Door County in Wisconsin, which is a few hours away from here. But they make like their VRBO is booked through the whole summer, and it's like 300 a night. So you can do the math on that. See what SNCA? No, SNCA is probably done. I would say everything's done at this point. That's why I'm talking about real estate. But like I said, volume with this 3-day weekend, volume's probably going to die off for the rest of the day, would be my guess. But all right, guys, it's been a bit of a longer stream today, but that's okay. Yeah, there you go, Grim. If you got like, see, you don't even have to be necessarily in a big tourist location. Like, you don't have to be on a beach. If you have stuff like that where you live 5 minutes within a NASCAR track, you could VRBO that property out anytime. Yeah, no, that's fine though. You could VRBO that NASCAR or your property out. Like, I don't know how much you owe on it or whatever, but eventually, like down the road, if you get it paid off or whatever, I would look at moving somewhere else and then just rent that property out VRBO. What What are you talking about, Daniel B? Oh, okay. That was random, man. That was so random. Don't forget to have one night sex marathon just out of nowhere. Oh, Grim, you're from Tennessee? I'm actually from Tennessee originally, so that's pretty cool. What part of Tennessee are you from? No, I'm not on vacation yet. I'll be on vacation next week. I'm leaving next Friday morning. I'm not on vacation yet. No, there's no way. I couldn't take my whole studio set up with me on vacation. That's why I'm not going to be streaming on those days because I don't have a way to really pack up all this. Property is cheap in Tennessee, One Life, but there's some issues in Tennessee. Oh, you're next to Bristol. So you're an East Tennessee boy as well. I'm originally from Knoxville, my friend, so not too far away. But Knoxville, and a lot of that area is getting pretty rough because I still have family there. But it's been pretty rough. I don't know if they're gonna be able to clean it up or not. But it's been like a pill epidemic and everything else. But you you would probably be fine. Like I definitely would say that'd be a great VRBO property. Uh, even beside the NASCAR track, you could still rent it out in the summertime because that's close enough to Gatlinburg and all that. Cumberland Falls. I think Cumberland Falls is near Nashville, if I remember correct. I'm not sure. I don't think that's in East Tennessee because I'm not that familiar with it. Meth heads, yeah. An apartment complex is not bad. I mean, once you're renting out to that many people, you can make some pretty good money. Oh, I would absolutely definitely do it. I would definitely rent it out. Like if you're traveling or whatever, and you got like it's just gonna be extra money. Like I would definitely consider it. Because it will be extra money for sure. Like, even if you're going to live there, but like you said, you're traveling or whatever, rent it out. Dan Pena. Who is Dan Pena? I'm not sure what that means. SNC as the bottom 203. Um, 155 is probably your bottom. And then the 200 day on the 5 minute charts at 149. Yeah, okay. So I'm not the only one who doesn't know who Dan Pena is. Yeah, it is nice that Tennessee doesn't have any income tax. You're actually, if I remember right, if you're near Bristol, that whole area is. Who's texting me? Yeah, is he a method? If I remember right, that Bristol Tri-City area has been building up the past few years. You probably got a good property to sit on. Yeah, there's no state income tax. But I would say your property value is probably going to continue to. I'm blanking out here. What's the word? Well, simply enough, it's probably your property value will probably continue to go up in that area. I think if Tennessee could get recreational marijuana, that the taxes with that would help quite a bit with cleaning things up there. You've got this straight downtrend on SNCA here on the 5 minute. If it pops back, if it gets back above this downtrend, you could see this reversal on SNCA possibly. Hmm. I want to. I want to see where that conversation goes. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's a good deal, Grim. If that's see more, yeah, you might could get a swing on JagX. Could be a. I don't know. I'm not a big swing trader, so I don't really know. I have to have a good feeling about a stock for me to actual swing trade it. One life with the peer pressure. Oh, JagX. I mean, JagX does have plenty of room to run, and it does have support right at both of these indicators. I can't really even see where they're at. It looks like 77 cents. So, I mean, it very well could be a good swing. Gin or Jägermeister? Ugh. I'm not a big vodka fan either. If I'm going to drink, it's either going to be tequila or some type of beer. But I don't like vodka. I don't like I don't like Jaeger. I don't like anything. I don't like really any liquor besides tequila. Now, I have since I moved to Wisconsin, and my wife is a wine expert at where she works. Um, I have come to enjoy wine. Wine is interesting. Like wine is kind of like cannabis. There's so many different types. You can really be like a collector of those types of wine or cannabis. Daniel B is playing hockey. Good for you, man. I don't think I could play. The bud tender. Yeah, it's like a bartender, but a bud tender. At your dispensaries or whatever. Uh, oh yeah. You don't really want to get destroyed on wine. That's not the thing to do. But yeah, at any dispensary, Daniel, if you go in, they'll have a bud tender. They'll just be like a bartender, but they'll know all the information about the different strands and what they help with. Like if you get headaches, this strand will help for that. If you have problems eating, then this other strand will help with that. There's there's honestly so many things that medical cannabis helps with and recreational. Like there and it's so much better for you than any of the medicines that the pharmaceuticals put out because it's all natural. So, but the reason being is because if you get too drunk on wine, you get the spins really bad and you get really sick. And getting sick on wine, it's not like vodka or liquor or tequila or any liquors, and it's not like beer because it's kind of syrupy. It's not really syrupy, I don't want to say, but like it's a thicker liquid than um, beer or liquor. Like they're kind of thin, whereas wine is more like a stout or something, like a stout beer. Like the liquid is thick. You just start drinking wine like I did too, man. I haven't really drunk. Like I remember when I was a kid, like not like a kid, but when I was younger, way younger than I am now, I would drink Mad Dog 2020. I don't know if you guys remember that, the MD 2020. That is actually a wine, but it's awful. It is awful, but it will get you so messed up. And when you're a kid, that's all you care about, and it's cheap and it does the job. But and hey, it's not legal in Wisconsin yet, bro. It's not. For some reason we're the only state in the North Midwest that hasn't legalized. We're surrounded by legal states: Illinois, Michigan, Minnesota. It's recreational legal. Canada's above us, and it's recreational legal. Or I'm sorry, I don't know if I said that right, but Minnesota is medically legal. But Wisconsin still hasn't legalized yet. It's still completely illegal in Wisconsin. Yeah, I don't recommend anybody drink MD 2020. It's rough. It's not something you want to drink. There's no way I would touch it now. But when you get into some well, I don't want to say higher end wines because it used to be the more expensive the wine, the better it was. But that's not the case anymore. There's so many small vineyards that sell it for a cheaper price to make sales. But there's like you can get a cheap wine, cheap as far as price, and it can be a better, higher quality than any of your name brand wines. So that's the thing about it. No, it's not. It's not medicinal in Wisconsin. It's not legal in any form. It's completely illegal still in Wisconsin. It's crazy. They said that they want to do it, but they want to wait until they see what happens with Illinois. So yeah, I know. Well, you know, there's other things they can sell, you know, so they they don't have to just sell cannabis. All right, guys, I gotta get out of here. Appreciate everybody joining me today. Appreciate the conversation. It's been a pretty good stream. Made a little money today. We will be back here on Tuesday, so everybody enjoy your long weekend and be ready to come back. I will have some content out over this weekend. I'll be dropping some videos. So you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you Tuesday.